Hey, Jedi Warrior, this is Steve Azar, and you're listening to Craig Cornett in the Morning. It's fantabulous, spontaneous, from here to Uranus.
You can't say that, can you?
By the way, Craig, could you help me out, in the bathroom over here? I'm having a little Klingon problem.
It's Craig Cornett in the Morning. 93.7 The Bull.
Got an interesting story here that is not that uncommon, actually. And I'd be interested to hear from some people. If you know anybody, if you have friends or family like this, that just can't throw anything away. Do you know anybody that just can't throw anything away? My wife has, not bad, but, we've moved so many times since we've been married that every time you move, you've got this argument about, well, can we throw this away, throw that away? She's got this bicycle from when she was like, I don't know, she was 10 or something and saved up to buy it. So it's got sentimental value, but it's like it's, totally junked out now.
Right.
The tires are rotten, the rims are all, rusted and bent and it's a Schwinn. On top of that. And, so we've moved with that bike 4 times and I cannot.
Does she plan on restoring it or just keeps it around for the sentimental value?
She wants to just go down and look at it.
Well, take a picture of it and then throw it away.
Okay. But no, do you know someone in your family beyond that? I mean, she keeps that one sentimental item, honey. I'm not keeping,
You're not a pack rat. Right.
No, she's not a pack rat by any stretch. But, she has a harder time letting go of things than I do. I'm so ready. I'll throw anything away. Yeah. I just you can put it in the charity box, whatever. I don't need it anymore. I don't hang on to stuff. And there's a story in the paper, and you know what? I'm not putting this guy down. I'm not making fun of this guy. Some people are just this way, that they just can't throw things away. And sometimes it just gets completely out of control. And they have to bring in the police or, the authorities to take care of it. And it's really odd, and I hate using the guy's name, but
it's in the paper,
It's
right?
in the paper. And I'm not trying to embarrass you, sir. If you are listening, you hear about it. I'm not. It's a news story. They're calling the guy a compulsive hoarder. I'm like, hoarder? What Jane Fonda got to do with it? No, hoarder. Hoarder.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Hoarder. He can't throw anything away, and he's lying. He says, "What's a compulsive hoarder? Has anyone ever been diagnosed with that? No." He says, well, actually, it is. There's an addiction, and compulsive hoarding affects as many as 1 to 2 million people in this country.
Where they can't throw away anything. Like they get a receipt from
anything.
The
mail.
Gas station.
They can't throw away junk mail. They can't throw away newspapers. They can't throw away fast food wrappers. I mean, nothing. And then their house just becomes filled with it. Well, okay, he's a compulsive hoarder. His name is David Hordesky.
Oh. You're kidding me.
No, his name is Hordesky.
Oh, man.
So he's Polish.
Yeah, that's the point, Bo.
Apparently.
That's the point. The story says his home doesn't quite stand out from the others in Hunter's Glen Court. This is off Clayton Road. So this is like a nice Tudor house off Clayton Road. So I guess it's in Ellisville. So it's a fairly well-to-do neighborhood. So you're more likely to get complaints from, neighbors. He's got a rusted Chrysler New Yorker sitting in there in the backyard.
Who doesn't?
Wait, this isn't Sparta, Illinois, T-Bone. This is Ellisville, Missouri. He's got 4 barbecue grills, ice chests sitting around the backyard, rusted car, boxes of clothes. And so police officers went in and opened the back door. The stench smelled like rotten meat, just heaps of garbage in every room, piled all the way to the ceiling. Plastic foam bowls, cups, old clothes, newspapers, coffee cups, cobwebs streamed down the walls. And as far as the officers could tell, nobody was even living there. So I guess the guy just filled the house with garbage and moved out and just left it there. And actually, it was Tim Rehagen, who is a friend of mine, was the police officer that responded to the complaint. We've played golf together before. So I don't know. Tim's a regular listener. If you're out there, Tim, call I think you have his cell phone number. Call us and we'll ask you about it. But do you know anyone that is like that just can't get rid of anything? 969-BULL, 866-346-BULL are the Charter phone lines. Angie, hi there.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Is someone in your family just can't get rid of stuff?
Yes, my mother is the ultimate hoarder. She keeps everything. I mean, cans, boxes foods come in, little pieces of string, you name it. When we cleaned out their house, we had to put a dumpster in the yard to get it all out.
What?
And, you're right. I think it is a disease. Seriously.
Yeah, it is has to be some sort of mental disorder, some sort of like obsessive compulsive disorder. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, I can't get rid of that for some reason. My brain tells me I'm going to need that Burger King wrapper.
Yeah,
at some point.
And you say that, and it's true. It's the wrappers from fast food. I mean, anything and everything you could possibly imagine. And you know what? I have heard that people who were children of the Depression era seem more prone to do that than other folks.
Well, back then they used to save like just little slivers of soap and then remilled it all together. I mean, back then you had to save everything.
My mother's even done that. I mean, she was from the river down in Arkansas. I'm a fellow Barefootian. And, she has melted slivers of soap before when I was younger to make more soap, and I could not believe it.
Yeah.
And, I think supplies were just very limited, and when you got a hold of something back in the 30s, you kept it because you might need it.
That's right. It is. It was from a different era. Well, thanks a lot, Angie. Appreciate the story.
You have a good day. The Bull Rock.
Thank you. Hey, Dan.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going well.
Good to have you back in town.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I got my stepdad. His parents kept every little bit of schoolwork that he did throughout his, growing up, from preschool clear through graduation.
Every single thing.
Every single thing. Little scribbles from preschool. I mean, it didn't matter what it is. It's all in boxes, and they never mess with it, but it's all there.
I got to tell you.
Even like infant kind of stuff.
My wife struggles with that at the end of every school year because they bring home, and we've got 4 kids, and who knows, God knows if we're done cranking them out or not. And so the kids have all this stuff, and she saves the whole year, and it'll be in a big basket. And at the end of the year, she's like, I know I can't keep every single thing, so she has to painstakingly go through and decide what to keep and what not to keep.
Oh man,
and that's some of the hardest stuff. But my mom kept some stuff, and it really is fun to go back and see like a little. Like I wrote a book of limericks in 2nd grade.
You want to bring them in?
I remember some of them.
Really?
I think I remember some of them. And they don't have anything to do with the man from Nantucket either.
Oh, good, good. Darn, that's what I was waiting for.
We have the same thing with my daughter. She just finished kindergarten, but we let her pick the stuff to keep.
Now
like when she brings stuff home, she gets to put 1 or 2 things on her refrigerator, and that way she gets to pick them in.
Yeah, and they'll be in a scrapbook someday, and she'll enjoy them, but you can't keep everything. All right, thanks for calling in, Dan.
All right, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.